You hold this piece of plastic in your hand, and the first thing you notice is how incredibly light it is. It feels like a feather. You almost worry that the wind from a nearby fan might blow it off the table before you even get the battery in. This is the Sky Racer. It is a budget drone through and through. It does not pretend to be a professional piece of gear. It is a toy. That distinction is important. Your level of fun depends entirely on what you expect to happen when you flip the power switch. Some people want a high-tech flying camera. What they get instead is a quirky little machine that has a mind of its own. The setup process is a bit of a puzzle. You have to click the landing legs into place. You have to snap on the propeller guards. These guards are thin loops of plastic. They look like they might snap if you look at them too hard, but they are essential for your first few flights. They save your walls and your furniture from the spinning blades. Then comes the hunt for the battery. This is where the frustration usually starts for most people. The instruction manual is a total mess. It points you in the wrong direction. It describes parts that do not even look like what you are holding in your hands. You have to poke around the back of the frame to find a hidden panel. Once you get it open and plug the battery in, you enter the waiting game. You are going to spend about 90 minutes tethered to a USB port. All that waiting gets you maybe 10 or 15 minutes of actual flight time. It is a very lopsided deal. But once that light turns green, the excitement kicks back in. You find a flat spot on the ground and prepare for liftoff. You have to be very careful with the throttle. If you are too aggressive, this little bird will go screaming toward the ceiling. It might drift straight into a wall. It is extremely sensitive to movement. Even the air inside a room is enough to push it around. Taking it outside is an even bigger challenge. Even a light breeze will treat this drone like a piece of crumpled paper. You spend half your time fighting the wind just to keep it in one spot. The controls are simple enough for a beginner to grasp. The left stick handles your altitude and your rotation. The right stick moves you forward and backward and side to side. There is a dedicated button for doing flips. That is the highlight for most people. Seeing this tiny thing do a full 360-degree roll in mid-air is genuinely satisfying. It makes the whole experience feel like a real flight. However, the camera is a different story. If you are looking for crisp aerial photography, you will be disappointed. In bright direct sunlight, the image is passable. But as soon as the light dips or you move too fast, everything turns into a grainy and blurry mess. The connection to the smartphone app can also be a bit finicky. Sometimes the video feed is smooth. Other times it stutters like an old scratched movie. This drone is a mixed bag. It is a fantastic tool for someone who wants to learn how the sticks work. It is a low-stakes way to practice your coordination. If you crush it, you are not out a fortune. That is the real value here. It is a disposable teacher. It is built for the learner who is going to make mistakes. It is inconsistent, and the build quality is basic, but for the right price, it serves a purpose. Just keep your expectations grounded, and you might actually have a good time. It is not meant to last forever. It is meant to get you off the ground and into the air for the very first time. If you can accept the quirks and the short battery life, you will find a decent amount of joy in this little plastic flyer. It is all about the thrill of the flight itself. Forget about the professional shots. Just enjoy the view while it lasts.